This is a special segment of In This Corner. This is the first boxing gym in Orlando, Florida that we've ever done a destination podcast episode. So why not with my man, Craig Duncan, who is the owner of the Danger Team
Boxing Fitness Club, located
here in Longwood,
yes.
Off what's the road?
So it's Ronald Reagan and 436.
Ronald Reagan. So that's the address. If you guys listen, there's so many accolades that Craig has that we're not going to get to cover in this entire episode. But Craig, you were a former professional boxer. What was your record as a pro boxer?
11-1-1.
11-1-1. I just remember you had like a highlight reel knockout on Showtime TV, and I remember being like, this guy can punch.
Oh yeah,
like he can punch.
Very known
but
for that.
That is kind of in the past a little bit, right? Because now you own a gym. You've been training people for a long time. You train professional boxers. You train amateur boxers. Right now, MMA. I mean, you're
knuckle, all of that.
A jack of all trades, master of none. Except I think you are a master of boxing. You are. I think you do know what you're doing. I think you have fighters that prove that. One of your main fighters right now is Ryan, main event, Maine.
Yeah,
so
bro.
How is that transition? And I know this is going back a little bit, but how is the transition going from an active, high-level professional boxer into training other fighters? How did you adjust to that? Did it kind of come naturally, or how did you really deal with that?
You know, it really came natural only because I was a fighter, and I tried to instill what I wanted to be instilled into me as growing up and, you know, competing. So it wasn't really that hard to transition. Yes, you got to learn different ways of how other people retain what you're teaching them. Yeah. But the transition wasn't that bad, man. I really enjoy it, honestly. Yeah,
I mean, I can tell you're very charismatic with everything you do. And obviously, I'm going to sound very biased tonight because I'm going to be speaking highly of you, but it's the truth. So when I'm saying this stuff, it's very true. I know that when I transitioned over and started training people, I actually struggled at first because I was trying to be something that I wasn't. When I stopped and I was like, listen, what did I want to do when I was going? What should have been the drills that I should have been doing? And then once I became more genuine with myself, then I started becoming a better trainer. And I'm still in the ground level. You're much further along in your training career as a coach than I am, and I can admit that. It's okay. But you have professional fighters that you started with. Ryan Maine is one of the is he one of the only ones that you started with amateur, and now he's started from the ground. Now we're here. Ryan, what, 6 or 7-0?
7-0.
7-0. Yeah. Does he have anything kind of on the horizon yet, or what are you guys looking at?
We when is it? January, February, March, April 26th should be his next. If anything comes between that, we'll jump on it. Gonzo, he's his promoter. Boxlight, you know, he's been doing an amazing job finding fights for him, taking care of him. So he's ready for whatever. Yeah. One thing with Ryan, man, he's instilled in himself, I'm going, stay ready so I don't have to get ready. You know what I mean? And he's constantly working, man. Listen,
and this is taking nothing from Ryan, but you say that he instilled that in himself. I think you helped instill that as well, because I think that you're a good trainer. I think you stay dedicated, and Ryan sees that through you. So then he goes out on his own and obviously can stay ready. That way he doesn't have to get ready. And that's a really good thing to say. I know that coming up in the professional ranks, that's something that I didn't do. And that's why I actually ended up taking a lot of fights on short notice, because I wasn't ready, but I took big opportunities and I shouldn't have took them. But I think that I learned from that.
Bro, I'm in the same boat. Yeah. So I took it serious. My whole career, I took it serious. My only loss that I had is the one time I did not take it serious.
And what do you mean by that? You didn't train for it?
I did not train. I took it on 3 days' notice.
You did, but see, that's where you didn't train because you didn't have anything, right?
Yeah, I didn't have anything. I didn't. That's why. Like if I knew I had a fight coming, I would definitely. You know, I'm the type of guy to get up, run 9.2 miles, which you don't have to. You know, get locked in. But when I tell it to Ryan all the time, like, yo, these are the things that I've done. I've walked the road already, bro. You call me the big bro. I've seen these things already. So now I can tell you, bro, you might want to turn left. don't go right. You know what I mean? So my one loss that I've gotten was because I did not take it serious. I didn't train for it. I was told, hey, we got a fight here in North Carolina. I'm like, I was 4-time regional champ. We beat North Carolina 4 times. I was number 1 in Florida for 5 years straight. Like,
There's
North
nothing.
Carolina,
I got
what is this?
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll go 3 days. So what? But I wasn't prepared for it, But, from that, my learning, from my experience that I went through, I can steer the other fighters that I train, that's one of the main things about being a fighter coach. I can actually help these fighters by my own road that I've taken already.
You learn from your mistakes and stuff like that.
And I always tell all my fighters this, but especially Ryan, because that's like little bro. So I've told him, yo, you got to be a sponge. You gotta soak up the good stuff and squeeze out the bad. You learn from my mistakes. Mm-hmm. I want you to be better than me.
Yep.
If you're training with me, I want you to be better than me, bro.
I think that's the best setup for a coach, is to not have an ego bigger than the fighter.
Facts.
Right? Like I say we, but I think it's good because like you accomplished a lot as a pro. You accomplished a lot as an amateur. And I think that you're not living through your through your fighter now, which I think is a good thing, right? It allows them to kind of be more than they should be. And I think what you just said is perfect though too. And this is how I am as a father as well. I want my kids to be better than me, right? I feel like my parents were better than their parents. And I don't mean that in a very judgmental way. Not like that, you know what I mean? Like I feel like my parents, they sacrificed getting away from their kind of mold. They broke the mold. And then now it's my job to continue down and break that mold and be better than they were. And then my kids, I want them to be way better than me. Same thing with the fighters. I want my fighters to be 1,000,000 times better. I want them to outshine me because they're supposed to. I'm supposed to be sitting back here in the background and just being like, I'm a proud father almost, right? Bro, have your fighters.
Do I have chills right now, bro? You're giving me goosebumps, bro. I've just gone through the same thing. I've just talked to individual just yesterday about this, about, being better than, like, say our parents. Let's say father-wise. Okay. I want to be better than my dad. Not saying he was a bad man.
100%.
But as parents, or as parents, we want to be better than our parents, so it can trickle on down the road, being better and better, being great. A new saying that I have my guys saying now, I say, be what, bro? And they got to tell me great. Tell me you want to be great. Yep. I wanted to be great. Yep. So if I wanted to do it, bro, I need you to want it. I want you to want it more than me. I want you to be great. So now if you say you're great, bro, I'm like, okay, yes, that's what we want.
It's funny you said that. One of my fighters training right now, he's an amateur. He's 19. I'm going to bring him to the gym sometime for you guys. Yes. But I just told him, I go, listen, man, I was like, I believe in you. I go, but don't make me be the only one that believes in you. Right? Yep. I'm like, you have to believe it. Like, I believe in you, but that's not going to get you there.
Facts.
It's not. It's going to help, right?
Facts.
But believe that you can do it, and some. Right? Like, you have to believe that. So it's kind of a fun little transition to where I love boxing in general. I will never go away from it. That's why we started the podcast. I love doing the podcast with B Money as well. I love having guys on there talking boxing. I love this. This is just right up my alley. But for you were saying earlier, you were just like, you want these guys to do better than you did. But who got you started in amateur boxing? Who did you really grow up and kind of learn your craft from?
All right. So I really owe the start of, and it was Craig Bingo Bango Duncan.
Bingo Bango.
You know what I'm saying? That's that throwback.
Bingo Bango.
To Juan Perez, man.
Juan Perez.
So Juan Perez actually worked for Jim and Christie, because when Jim and Christie Martin, when they she was still fighting at the time, but they had a little gym in Apopka, and he was running the gym for them. I stopped in there one day after wrestling practice. APK, let's go. I just want to put it down. APK, Blue Daughters. So after school one day, my teammates was like, yo, we found a boxing gym. I'm like, what? Always wanted a box. Mom Dukes said no.
Yeah, that's normal.
Mom
Same
Duke
thing.
said no, but my mom, I love her to death. Thank you. I love you, Mom, for everything you've done for me. She worked overnight, nurse, right? RN. So when I get out of wrestling practice, she's
going to work. I got you.
So I have
See
my
where
time,
this is going.
you know. So I snuck in, and Juan really took me in. I want to say I owe my boxing career to that man and he's still here, and I'm blessed to say that he's the first man to wrap my hands, and I'm the first man to wrap his son's hand.
Oh, that's full circle.
For a fight. And he's
How full
also
circle?
here at the gym with me now. So
that's awesome.
Dear to my heart, man, my strength and conditioning, he started me. He's the root of how I train, from back then, 2003, the ending of 2003, and I snuck in there and didn't tell Mom.
2003 as an amateur. How old were you?
I was 17, but it was the year of me turning 8. No, 2004. Sorry.
Okay.
The ending of 2003.
I'm gonna age myself because I turned pro in 2004.
Come on, man, you don't have to do that stuff. So I'll go in there and I trained, and he allowed me to train there. I went in with a couple of my teammates, and I ended up being the only one that stayed. Man, Juan as an amateur for me being in there never charged me.
That's amazing.
He never charged me. He's the type of coach, when I say he instilled something in me, he's the type of coach that if someone paid the due, say the $50, I think it was $50 a month.
At the time.
$50 a month at the time, but he never charged me because he knew, I told him, my mom said, he's like, all right, if you can whatever, cool. You can train. And he took me under his wing.
That's cool.
If someone came in and paid their $50 membership, this man would leave the gym, run to the store, grab a bunch of Gatorades, bring it back, and give all of us Gatorades to drink.
That's why boxing is special. It holds a special place in my heart because of guys like that.
Dude.
There's guys like that are great for boxing. They do stuff like that. And I don't know him. I'm just speaking from in general. There's guys like that all over. I think what people don't realize just real fast is Christy Martin was a trailblazer in the women's boxing, professional boxing, when it wasn't really a thing. She was on the cover, I remember, of Sports Illustrated. I have a small story about her, and gosh, I was 13 years old. We were in Florida. I had dinner with them, and I trained at their gym in Orlando.
Downtown?
And gym as well.
The downtown one?
I got a picture. I don't think it was. I got a picture in front of the gym. It was a pretty nice gym, but I was 13, downtown. So this was a long time ago. I got a picture in front of the gym. I don't remember where it was at because my dad took us there. Obviously, I didn't drive there. But I just remember being there and then hearing about Christy Martin, seeing Christy Martin on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Thought that was really cool. So I want to give some background, meaning that you glossed over it a little bit, but Christy Martin's a big deal.
We'll get back.
Jim Martin trained her, but Christy Martin was a big deal. I mean, world champion, literally trailblazer woman boxer, also now turned into a promoter and is giving back to the game as well. So I just wanted to throw that in there. I didn't want to interrupt you, but you can finish now.
You're all good. So we were there for 2004. We trained, and Juan took me under his wing, taught me, the instilled hard work and, always making amazing workouts for us and teaching me teaching me how to fight in the way I can understand it. Yeah. And everybody was different. Yep. So he kind of helped me learn how to do that. And that year, before going off to college, I did the Sunshine State game as the first fight. Ended up winning. Here in Florida. It was, I think, Tallahassee at the time, down there. That's the only time that my mom finally had to know that I was fighting. Because I had to tell her. We had to drive out there. What I mean? What was that conversation like then? What did Mama Duke say? She was like, "Really, Craig? You're lying to me." Really? You really a thump? You want people to thump up your face? You want people to punch you in the face? I'm like, because you have a Jamaican background, right? Yeah, born in Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica. You don't know. So ended up doing the Sunshine State games, winning that. My first fight was actually my first state title, which was amazing. It was great. First fight. Jeez. Then Jimmy Christie was there. I was supposed to stay, but they asked. Jimmy Christie came back into the picture, and they started training me as well. They wanted me to stay, but my mom was like, no, you're going to college.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I got accepted to Olivet College in Michigan. Much love to the Comets. Then once I finished with college, I got back home, and the only reason why I got back into the ring, bro, Kimbo, backyard fights.
Yeah, Kimbo Slice. You're talking.
Kimbo
You're gonna
Slice.
say
Yeah.
that was like
so,
yeah,
the backyard fights. I was supposed to fight a gentleman. I can't remember his name, but if you look at one of Kimbo's old fights, it's the white gentleman that he cracked his knuckles in front of the camera in the backyard before he fought Kimbo.
Yeah,
I was gonna fight him. Yeah. So my boy Norman, my brother, he's down from Zellwood, and he found out. Okay, you want to get a fight, whatever, we can do this. But it was a backyard
wasn't boxing. It
wasn't backyard. It was just some bare
which
knuckle crazy.
Kimbo Slice, rest in peace.
Yes,
all Kevin Ferguson, I believe was his name. But
with Kimbo. So I was supposed to do a fight with that guy.
Kimbo was the original YouTuber.
YouTuber,
Literally.
yeah.
I think I might have mentioned, but Kimbo Slice, rest in peace again. Kevin Ferguson was his name, but he was the original YouTube sensation.
Facts.
Backyard fighting, like
motivation
all of us,
right there.
all of it. I'm like, I don't know if that was motivation for me. That was more motivation. Like, I don't want to do that. I was like, Mom, I'm like, Mom, can I go to college? I did go to college, but so go on with that. Go on with that story. That was your first.
I was
coming back to boxing.
I was gonna come back to boxing, but I was gonna do that. So my boy Norman, he was like, yo, let's go make this money. I'm like, yo, I bet. But if I'm going to do it, let me go back to the gym and train.
So you were getting paid for the backyard fighters were getting paid something? Probably small, but it was something, though.
No, it was under like.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. A
You know,
little cash on the
table. A couple
table.
of people, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
A couple of, So, so I go back to the gym, and, when I get back, I'm like, I tell them, yo, I'm here. Christy was there. So I was like, Christy and Jim, I was like, yeah, I'm back. I'm going to train. They were like, nope. You're going to do this clean. You're going to fight. You're going to really fight. So they took me under the wings, and, we traveled all over the U.S. fighting.
Amateur fights.
Amateur fights.
Okay,
okay. Real fights.
Yeah. Not the backyard
not the
stuff.
backyard
That's
stuff.
probably smart,
Was very smart. So they
right?
did save my life doing that. So
you would have busted your knuckles up. You'd have busted everything up.
I hit pretty hard, so
yes.
I know I'd have broke my hand while I'm
broke
breaking
their
somebody's
face and your hand at the same time.
So, I am very thankful I call them my mom and pops, because we did travel a lot together, and they did instill both. I am. It hurts me for what happened.
Mm-hmm. Talking about Jim and Chrissy, yep. It was definitely that was a tumultuous time for sure, man. And rest in peace, Jim Martin. He passed away not long ago while serving his time.
With everything that happened between them, we won a lot of state titles with him. I did at one point beat the number 3 guy in the nation. And I just wanted to make them proud. They. Both of them, even with Jim, Yeah, my last fight as an amateur was the 2012 Olympic trials. I lost to Marcus.
Who?
Yeah, you heard me, man.
Who'd you lose to?
Yeah, man, get out of here, bro. Marcus Brown, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad loss.
I mean, come on, man. I thought I won, but it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Man.
A little salty. And I also thought I beat Caleb. I love you, Caleb. But I thought I beat Caleb.
Mr.
Everybody thought I beat him. But it's all good, to each his own. I love what he's doing. Man, that's actually Ryan's favorite fighter.
Caleb Plant.
Second to me. But
I like it. That's how it should be, Ryan.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, shout out to both of them. I love what they've done. I still talk to I'll message Plant, thumbs up and all that, and I talk with Marcus Brown occasionally on IG and stuff.
So you've been in the ring with some top amateurs, mm-hmm, for sure. Mm-hmm. What would you say was your biggest win as an amateur?
My biggest win? You know what? And it says it's Bo Gibbs, because he was
Bo Gibbs, Oklahoma guy.
Yeah.
I remember as a pro.
I beat him when he was ranked 3.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Bo.
That's
probably the biggest. I mean,
Bo Gibbs.
They had to be others, but the ones that they put up on YouTube would be Bo.
So, going back, when you decided, at what point in your amateur career and what level of fights did you decide, hey, it's time to turn pro?
All right. So, honestly, from when I went to the Mayweathers, when I went and trained out there with them, I felt
in Vegas?
In Vegas. I felt like that put me up there. I got to spar with Andre Durrell, both of them, Andre and Anthony. But Big Bro was
I beat Anthony Durrell to win the national pal. Sorry, Anthony. I had to say that.
There was very good work. I was their sparring partner, both of them. And when we sparred, he pulled me aside. He was like, "Yo, bro."
Who pulled you aside?
Durrell, Anthony, older one, Andre.
Yeah, I think Andre's the older one.
There you go. So Andre pulled me aside. Was like, "Bro, I'm really trying to hurt you out here, bro. You ain't no damn sparring partner. You need to fight, bro."
Yeah. Was he pro at the time or no?
He was pro.
He was pro.
He
okay.
was pro.
He was an Olympian as well.
When he was signed under 50.
Oh yeah, 50 cents. Yep.
When
he did a little thing for a second.
When he signed, then he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm really out here trying to hurt you, bro. I can't.
Yeah.
You need to go pro. You need to turn, man. You ain't no sparring partner." I'm like, he doesn't know it, but I'm telling you now, bro, you gave me the confidence.
That's awesome.
I already had confidence, because I'm known, I think 51 fights, 46 and 5, 46.
That'd be 51.
Yeah. Yep. 46 and 5.
We ain't trying to do math out here, all right? I don't go what's going on. We ain't doing
29 of those were knockouts. So I was known
in the amateurs. That's big, man. That's big.
I am not. Most people know me. I am not a jabber.
Yeah.
I don't throw jabs. I'm throwing bombs.
Trying to knock them out.
I'm throwing bombs.
Just walking out bombs.
But now that I'm older, I realize what the coaches were trying to tell me.
Yeah, maybe set that right hand up.
And now I can, now I can tell. And that's, honestly, all my coaches have been trying it, telling me, set things up. It started with the coach that told me to set the punches up would be Tony Morgan, Andre Berto's old coach.
Okay.
Because I trained out there with him.
He was in Florida for a little bit,
Winter Haven.
Yep.
So I would stay out there. I think I was out there for two or 3 months in camps. My roommate Tommy Logan, Tommy. He would always say, "Hey, yo, I know you got power. Everybody knows you got power. So they all know you're gonna throw power. Set it up.
Yeah.
Set it up.
They're looking for it, right?
They're looking for it. Him.
So maybe Deontay Wilder's comeback. Maybe you could help him. I mean, he's got power.
People say we were like, people say we were like, but I know how to jab.
That's the first thought that came to me. It was just like, Deontay has power, and everybody knows he's got power.
Do you know his opponent for this next upcoming fight?
Who is it?
Curtis Hart. That's my boy.
Curtis Hart?
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
He
I didn't even know he signed a fight.
Yeah, Kurt just posted that thing up.
I know they were talking about a comeback.
Yeah, bro.
Curtis Hart.
He's supposed to
be money. Can you look that up for us?
Kurt.
Deontay Wilder's next fight?
Yeah, bro. Big Kurt. He was actually on one of my Golden Glove national teams.
He's from Florida then?
Yeah, Biggs. He's from Florida.
Yeah.
But he's not. He moved. He's actually, I think Christie's managing him now.
Nice.
Yeah, bro.
Is that?
Yeah, so we're looking Curtis Harper.
Yep.
Got April 26th.
April 26th.
Yeah, that's big bro, man.
Oh, Curtis.
Yeah,
I know Curtis Harper.
That's my he was a training partner. Jim helped us too.
But wait, do you know why I know Curtis Harper?
Why?
And why most of the world probably knows Curtis Harper?
Yeah. But you know that story. Cause, all right,
Let me hear. No,
you want to hear mine?
I want to hear. Yep, I want to hear it.
Mine's
because
right.
I just know a little bit. I want to hear the story about Curtis Harper.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's bro. All right, and he came to the crib after it happened. I was like, "Yo, what's up, bro? You all right? Let me know what happened, man." He's like, "Bro, to be quite honest with you, they tried to F me over. The first, they were like, hey, this is what you're fighting for. Okay, where's the contract? But we're gonna put $1 on it. We're gonna put $1. So we say you're fighting for that, but you're gonna get this."
That seems odd.
Very odd.
Yeah. Okay.
So he goes back. Okay, but who's paying me? It was more.
How much am I really gonna get?
Yeah, it's more than one promoters.
Okay.
So he goes to this one. He's like, yo, so, oh, no, that one's going to pay. He goes to this one. He's like, oh, no, that one's going to pay. So by the time he's in the back, he ain't even getting warmed up. Man ain't even, his girl is back there warming him up. I'm like, are you serious, bro? He's like, yeah, bro, I know what was up. So he's like, I know exactly what I'm going to do. He says, when you watch the video, notice when they're announcing me, I go, when they announce me.
Yeah. I was just like, screw off everything.
I already knew what he said I already knew what I was going to do. They were going to screw me over, bro.
See, this is where I'm in the game now. I'm just like, if have anything to do with him, you're not even going to the arena unless we have a contract that's supposed to be there. Okay? I feel like if he was trying to make a point, I feel like he got lost in translation there for sure, because it just looked like he walked out of the ring.
It does.
It doesn't look good because he got dressed, he got wrapped, he got gloved up, he goes out there, so it doesn't look good. So and obviously he doesn't have one of those big time promoters to help him out. But that sounds fishy. One, this is why I love being in the game of boxing. Hopefully, maybe me and you both can change the game a little bit better, because the commission should have never The commission should have never let that happen. You have a contract signed. The commissioners of each state is supposed to have a contract signed, and they see that. They see $1 on there. They got to be asking some questions, because that's illegal. For one, you can't put $1 on a contract, because one, you're looking from the old IRS. The IRS is gonna be like, oh yeah, this guy made $1.
Really?
You guys are lying for sure. So that's pretty messed up for sure. So I always knew there was more to that story.
There's more to it.
There's always more to the story, right? Always. But it looked bad still. But he did come back, and I've seen him fight multiple times now, and he's honored whatever. Obviously, there was something to do with that. So, that's good to know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, I knew that he did come out and say, there was a contract dispute, blah, 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 all that stuff. So I was just like, that doesn't sound right either. There just needs to be more to that story.
Facts.
So
they weren't going to pay him what they said they're going to pay him.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You can do that in professional boxing.
And honestly, I believe him, because, like I said, this man came to my home, sat on my couch. We've been through a lot from the amateurs. Jim and Christy both trained us back in the day. That I call him Biggs. That's my nickname for him. He's not a small boy. He's not small. Nope. You know what I'm saying?
He can fight a little bit, though. He actually can fight a little bit.
He really can. So
he's fighting Deontay Wilder.
He's gonna fight Deontay, and
good for him.
And
hopefully he getting paid.
And hopefully he getting paid. And he was also Deontay. He's been in the ring with him already.
The sparring partner.
He's been one of his sparring partners. So
nice.
So
Deontay's comeback trail is going through Curtis Harper.
Yeah,
I like it.
Don't count him out.
I like it.
Yeah, they both, bomb squad, but
bomb squad.
So you got Kurt.
So that's gonna be a good fight. You think what's the over under on that fight going the distance? That fight's
they're going the distance. It's not gonna go the distance.
One of them getting knocked out for sure. I don't know who, but one of them is going to sleep, because nobody's going the distance in that fight. That is not going the distance, and that's no disrespect. That's respect. Meaning they both
bang,
and they both can be knocked out because
not gonna lie.
Like that's
Kurt punched me when I was in the amateur. That shit hurt. Sorry for cursing.
So full circle again, while we're here today is you have, I don't want to say finally, but I do want to say finally, you finally got your own spot. Bro. You finally got your own everything here, and you're opening everything up, man. You have this, now you have, what's your address here again? What's the address to your boxing gym?
225 North Ronald Reagan Boulevard.
And it's the Danger Team
Longwood. It's the Danger Team Boxing Fitness Club.
Danger Team Boxing Fitness Club.
And remember this. I need everyone to know boxing is for everyone.
100%. 100%.
Boxing has changed a lot of people's lives. I'm telling you, boxing has helped me through my life. Obviously, God, I'm a very strong believer in God. We pray every day. Every morning I get up and I read my book. I need that. That's my fuel. That's what I lean on, especially when I go through stuff. This is it. You know what I mean? But boxing I tell people boxing is life, that the ring itself, that's life itself too. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you be in that ring and feel like you drowning, bro, and you get caught up in all these punches getting thrown at you, bro. You got to take a step back. You got to slip a few and step back and create distance. Yeah. You have to. You know, so boxing's life, man, and boxing's for everyone.
I like it because you're 100% correct. I always tell everybody, you don't have to actually compete if you don't want to.
Nope.
But the workout and the discipline alone is amazing. I do recommend everybody, I think, should at least spar once in their life.
Oh, yeah.
Just once. Give it.
You don't like it one time, man.
You do. You know what? We would have a lot less bullies and a lot less,
Facts.
which is crazy. We'd have a lot less anger in the world, honestly, if every single person got in that box ring and sparred. Because
That's
I'm
right.
not joking. Because then those people would get hit in the mouth and be like, okay, cool. I get it. I don't like this. I'm going to be a little bit more mild-mannered now.
Facts,
I'm not going to pop off at the mouth so much because I know what could happen. It does hurt a little bit.
And to others, if you want to say, all right, you don't want to get punched in the face, all right, fine.
It's fine. It's a
But
great
I'm going
workout.
to tell you, it's a great workout. It's great for stress relief. Your confidence level goes up. You know, my dream has always been to have a gym, right? This has been my dream since high school football. Coaches allowing me to set the workouts for the football team. Everyone, CRAIG Duncan workout plan. Yeah, we work out.
It's right up your alley.
Old school, you know what I
Yep.
mean? But I've always wanted to open a gym, open a facility that caters to everyone. All are welcomed. Like I said, boxing's for everyone. But I want the gym to be a dump site, right? So I always tell people this. We all walk around like dump trucks. I'm a dump truck. You're a dump truck. You know, B's dump truck. Whoever's dump truck. We go around and we pick up trash, bro. But we don't know where to dump it, bro.
That's brilliant.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And
That's
most encounters of, you know, negativities happen because I don't know where to dump my trash, but you just done put something on me. Now I got to dump it on you, bro. You know what I mean? But if you have somewhere to dump it, like me, I found I'll dump it in running. I dump it in punching the bags. I dump it in working out. I want people to come into the gym and say all that stress from outside, man, you get through those doors and you get into a class, man, you forget all that just goes out. It's like a tunnel vision. It's like that, you know, walking out into the stands for a fight, bro, and all you hear is, bro.
That's something else.
That's what, you know, I want that. I want the gym to be a dump site to everyone,
I like it, dude.
bro.
It's therapy. It's therapy. And honestly, I'll tell you, it's cheaper than therapy.
Yeah, it is.
Come in here. It's
And
way cheaper than therapy.
And you can't get arrested for beating up on a bag.
So I tell everybody, I'm like, listen, you get to punch things and not get in trouble for it. Right? You get to punch people and not get in trouble for it. How cool is that? I tell some kids, I'm like, listen, you come in here and it's a controlled environment.
Facts.
It's not a free-for-all.
It's
It's
on a
still
waiver.
controlled. Yeah, exactly. You got to do that. But it's not a free-for-all, but it's come in here and you got to punch and let out some aggression. Dude,
man.
honestly, at my gym, so I'm way 40 minutes away from here. So everybody, if you can't come to my gym, you come to Craig's. If you live closer up here, you come to Craig's gym because Craig knows
This
what he's
is
doing.
your
Craig's
gym
got his
too.
stuff. Come, it's wide open.
This is your gym too.
Yeah, I
Just wanna
appreciate
put it out.
that.
I'm
I
sorry.
appreciate that.
Sorry, we will have his logo on the wall. Okay,
I appreciate
you and
that.
Papa Price, y'all logos on the wall.
I appreciate
bro.
it.
Fam.
But it's a great place for that. I train more people that are like CEOs, owners of companies, CFOs, things like that. That they come to me and a lot of doctors. They're like, Travis, we have stressful lives. All of us do. They're like, I get it out in here.
Facts,
And
bro.
it's not. And this is what I want to tell people. And this is why I highly recommend you too. Is because not only do you know what you're doing when it comes to boxing, you do. You know the ins and the outs, the technique, everything. You know real boxing. I call it. This is not. Even though it's fitness, it's not fitness, but you know what you're doing, right? You're
didn't
going to
look it
teach
up
them.
on YouTube.
You're going to teach them quality stuff. Yeah, exactly.
You didn't.
But what I like about you is that you're going to teach them how to actually throw proper punches, thumb down, man down, things like that, right? But also, what I think you add to it is, which I think I do too, is that you can also talk to people. You can relate to people.
Facts.
And people, and you're right about being a dump truck. Everybody needs somebody to relate to them. They need somebody to understand and hear what's going on in their life.
Facts.
And also, at the same time that they're releasing that verbally, they're also releasing it physically with a boxing workout. There's nobody that comes into my gym mad that leaves mad. Still.
That's so
There's
true.
not. Is there? Like,
feel
you come
you.
to my gym, first of all, you're going to be
Let
too
it
tired
out.
to be mad. But if you come into my gym and let's just say they were getting ready to go do something bad in their life, I'm like, go to a gym, go to a boxing gym,
Bro.
whatever you're doing, come stop by over here at Ronald Reagan Boulevard
Bro.
and check out the Danger Team Boxing and Fitness
Right.
Club, because this is where you get this from.
Bro, so me and my wife, Rachel, I love you. We got baptized.
I love you too, Rachel.
Yes, we do.
I love you too. to my wife.
We got baptized about 2 years now ago, and they say if you see God, you'll see him in everything, right? So we've really been leaning on him, bro. I've been leaning on him, bro, through a lot of stress, bro.
And you're starting a gym, you're starting a business.
For you just said a person would come in, well,
they come in mad, they ain't leaving mad.
They come in mad, they ain't leaving mad. Or they need to go somewhere, bro. A couple days ago, and I'm not going to say names or anything like that, but a couple days ago, someone came in, and he was like, bro, first he came in the morning, and we spoke. And he was, I was telling him about my journey and where I'm going and, how God's been blessing me with all these and amazing people putting in my life, even though things are stressful, I still lean on God. And later that night, he comes back in. And I'm looking at him like, yo, what's up, bro? You all right? He was like, bro, it was either I come here or I go, I go drink and I you know what I mean? They put it out on the table and I was gonna do it, bro, but something in me just told me to go back to you. I said, what? I said, bro, go, yeah, where's your stuff? Put your stuff. I was dealing with clients, and I was like, he was like, yo, just, can I do a one-on-one with you? I was like, well, not right now. I'm working with them, but yo, jump in the circuit. Yo, hit the bag real quick. I'm trying to keep him in the gym. I'm like, yo, just hit the bag, bro. You good. Chill out. You good. Stay here with me. So I get done with my client and everything, and I see him, and he's still working. So he's hitting the bag, and I walk over to him. I'm like, what's up, man? You all right? So, no, we have a little intimate talk, and, he's telling me, yo, yeah, just stuff happening, and I just couldn't handle it, bro. And I was like, all right, man, it's okay. You just chill here. You good. You work out. Let's. Yeah. He gets done. He's done working out. I'm like, you good? He's like, yeah. I really needed that, man. Yo, man, I know we didn't do the one-on-one, but how much do I owe you? I said, you know what you owe me, bro? You owe me a hug and go home. That's it.
Yeah.
What I want my gym to be just happened.
It's a safe place, man. It's a safe place. I mean, it is, right? Like,
just happened right in front of my face, bro. And I'm like, bro.
That's why you start these things, man.
This is it. It's not only, okay, yeah. Boxing gave me the opportunity to go with my little bro, to have my little bro win a NBA title.
Yep. Ryan May just did.
Look, yep. I am more than proud of that young man. He's been through hell, bro. And I love him, bro. This kid's been through so much. Losing his mom, losing his dad, bro. And when his dad passed, bro, me and my wife, we said, all right, bet. He's no matter what. I'm looking out for him no matter what. That's my little bro. We gon' to this day. Sometimes I gotta tell Rich, yo, chill out, stop, baby, stop momming him.
Yeah.
Stop. You know what I mean? He's still grown. He's still gotta. But we still kind of, come on, let's go. Boxing did so much for me. I have a title. He's got a title. I got the ability to train with an amazing La Familia squad. Chino, he's just played. He second at the World Games. He's about to sign, but he's going pro now. Jova.
Yeah.
I've known that dude since he was probably this high to my chest, and got the amazing opportunity to go with him to go to Japan with him out so there, cool. Bro.
And $1 million prize
fight. Yo, listen, fight.
Let's take a pause really fast. I want you to get into that. I want you to talk about the trip over to Tokyo with Giovanni. But let me take a quick pause real fast. Fact. Yeah. We were left off. You were getting ready to talk about your trip over to Tokyo with Giovanni Estella, who is also alumnus on Weighing In with Travis Hartman. We appreciate Giovanni. We love you, Giovanni. We love the whole family, by the way. The mom and dad, we love them all. But how was that? What a cool opportunity. $1 million prize fighter tournament. Giovanni went up in weight to fight over that.
Yes,
bro. And he had him on the show too. By the way, before you even start, I just want to say, he came on the show and was talking about it. He was like, yeah, man, Craig didn't ready to fly over. And he's like, I got to have Craig here. Yeah. He goes, I literally have to have Craig here. And that's a testament to who you are as a person, by the way. So Now with that opportunity, how cool is that? You went to Tokyo with Giovanni.
Man, it was an amazing experience. You hear me? The people were amazing. The food was amazing. The culture, it was different. For Jova, man, I've known Jovi since he was probably up to my chest, you know, and I've had respect for him, but I gained a little bit more respect for him in that fight.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Same.
First of all, 2 weight classes up.
Same.
Right? And the guy he went up against the number 1 seed.
Big
which
dude.
The guy
too.
is going to win the whole thing. And Jova said something to me in that fight, bro, that gave me goosebumps, bro. When I went out, I looked at Poppy and I was like, "Yo, I'm like nudging him, like, dude, too strong."
Yeah.
I go up there, bro,
guy.
and I looked Jova right in. I looked at him. I said, "Yo, Jovi, I know I'm honored to be here with you, bro, but," and he was like, "Don't you, Craig? Don't, no, you're not stopping this. Nope."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Poppy looked at me, and I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The kid has an amazing talent. He has amazing talent, and he has heart.
Mm-hmm.
You can't teach heart, bro.
Nope. And
you
you're right.
cannot, bro.
That's what after that fight, I text him and the mom as well, and I was just like, I don't care win or loss. The win to take away from this was, I was like, this guy pounded out 10 rounds with McKenna. Like, he showed there in the earlier mid to late rounds, Giovanni could have got out of that fight and people still would have respected him. They would have. But he earned that respect where he was like, I'm not quitting. I don't care if I'm out. I'm down on the scorecards, but I'm still going to keep fighting. And I respected that. And I wasn't even there, and I respected that.
He looked at me and said, bro.
I love that.
Don't know. I
love that.
And exactly what I said. I said, I'm honored to be here with you, bro. And before I can finish saying what I'm saying, this man looked at me.
He knew.
Bro, nope. No.
That's
I looked at Poppy looked at me. I'm like, yes. All right.
And the same token as that, as a fighter, as a coach now too, I tell my fighters all the time, it's my job now to protect you from yourself.
Facts.
But it's good to know that he's that way.
Facts.
Right? You know that going forward, but it's good to know that this guy's got it, so you don't got to worry about that. But at the same time, there's a fine line too nowadays, especially with health reasons later on down the road, that you don't want him in too many of those fights, right? Yeah. It's fine. He proved it, and that's what I tell Jova. I'll tell him, hey, Jova, that was your fight that you proved that you were tough. We know you're tough. I don't need you to prove it no more. Right? Right? Like, Jova, don't prove it no more. Let's just be pretty and let's just box. Don't prove it no more, right? So I've had you on it for a while. I've taken up enough of your time. I know that you have wife and kids at home as well. So do I. But we kind of did a wrap-up show in January. But just for you, because we could talk literally for days, me and you. We can, 100%. And we've only scratched the surface. While you're coming back on for sure. We might have to have a Craig Duncan segment for weighing in, which I was hiring. Might just have to be a segment.
Danger.
I approve.
Danger.
B Money agrees. See,
let's go.
So,
but
what would you say was a pretty cool memory for 2024 that really just kind of stands out a little bit for you? I mean, just as a professional, as just your life, as a friend, even as anything.
I don't even have to think about it, bro. There's only one thing that comes to mind, and it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
Okay.
My mother blessed my wife and I with a anniversary gift, and that was to go and support Omari Banger Jones. Yeah,
that was my water bottle. Sorry about that. Omari Jones.
Banger. Omari Jones, to go and support him in the Olympics in Paris.
How cool was that? You were there for that. You were there for the only medal the United States
only medal, bro.
brought home, and it was Orlando, Florida.
I am proud and honored to be a part of that kid's team. That man, now I should say.
Yeah.
You know, from the first time working with him, when it was him, Jason, and I, and his dad. You know, we came up with a plan, and you know, from running hills to strength and conditioning, you know, from me giving him like little, you know, little knickknacks of how I fight. I, you know, hold him mitts and tell him little things, you know, swag a little bit.
Yeah,
you know, little traits. I'm not taking any credit for what he's had, that kid. is amazing fighter. He had the talent that he has. Now he just perfected it. You know, he sharpened it. You know, intensified a little bit. I can basically say, like, especially like for instance, when he came to run hills every Sunday, this man would call me to tell me we're running hills.
I love that.
Not are we running hills?
Yeah, we run hills today.
Yo, we run the hills this week. This week.
I love that.
Oh, okay. And now I have to tell everybody, yo, let's go. He's the first one there,
guys.
and it's always a race.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna get up the hill first with anything that we do. You know what I mean? His work ethics, it's amazing. You know, and for him to be the only medalist,
it's pretty phenomenal, man.
It's an amazing.
That's pretty special.
Amazing.
I love to hear the hard work thing because what's the old phrase is hard work beats talent when talent won't work.
Exactly.
Well, it's clear that talent wants to work in him, and that's why he got a bronze medal. So his future is pretty bright. I also saw that he just wrote a book.
Yes, bro. And
how cool! I haven't read it yet, bro. I'm sorry, Banger. I haven't read that. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna have to borrow it from Craig. Maybe I should buy it.
Hold on, wait.
Oh, you got it. Oh, go get it. All right, listen. I'll hold the fort down over here at the Danger Team Boxing and Fitness Club. Craig he's running over to obviously pull out the book because he has it on hand, as anybody would. It's here in the office of the boxing gym, if you can see around us. What's that? Yeah, this is our podcast in a nutshell, man. Like we don't need this. Listen, I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast, and he had to go pee one time, and he stopped it and went pee.
All I'm saying is, my bad.
Let's see it. That's your good.
Listen, if you haven't gotten it yet, y'all go and pick up my little bro's book.
The Journey of an Olympian, Omari Jones.
Fire, bro.
You guys got this. We're going to pull it up in here.
You have to. It's on Amazon. Please.
I mean, you can get anything on Amazon.
Please go pick you up one of those.
Look at this. Oh, wait. And it's signed.
Yeah, he signed it.
Omari Jones, Olympic bronze medalist. Thank you for your support to Big Bro, Craig, and Rachel. How cool is that, Craig?
No doubt.
How cool is that? My dad told me a long time ago, I think it was my third or fourth pro fight, and we ended up having a camera crew. The local news station was following us around, right? And I didn't really remember hearing it before I went on this because it was you know that moment, like literally you're walking out to the ring, and my dad was saying this to me. He was like, he goes, Travis, a lot of people don't get this platform. He goes, you have a platform, and it's through boxing, but you have a platform through boxing to show people inspiration, motivation. It doesn't matter whatever it is, but you have a platform. He goes, use it.
Facts.
And that was before my fight.
Facts.
And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fight. But like after the fight, I really said it. I was like, I kind of know what he's saying now because look, because of boxing, all the way back then, look where I'm at now. I'm here today with the podcast, with my own gym, and other guys with their own gym. We're talking boxing. You have a bronze medalist in the United States Olympics, the only American boxer to medal, not just bronze, to medal.
Yeah, bro.
Which is pretty cool. You were there. You got to see that live. You've worked with him some, and you've been around them. And
it's an honor to be a little speck in helping build him to where he's at. Just a little. Nothing big, bro. I mean, a little dot. I made a little cameo in the book, me and wifey. Bro, it's...
How cool is that, man?
We got a little cameo, you know what I'm saying? Me and wifey got a little cameo in there.
How cool is this, man? Go pick this up. It's called The Journey of an Olympian.
Please.
We get no money from this, so
we're
promoting this because of Omari, and he deserves everything.
He's an
Omari
amazing
Jones.
young man.
I have actually never met him yet.
Are you serious,
Not
bro?
met him. Oh, wait, actually, I take it back. He probably won't remember it. I met him at the Crib Royale in the lobby. I'm hanging out with Kostya Zoo, mind you. And Omari comes walking by, and I'm like, I left Kostya Zoo. I'm not joking. I was like, hey. I was like, Omari, how's it going, bro? My name's Travis. I was like, can I just get a picture with you? That's all I said. So he probably thought I was just some little dorky white kid with glasses because I was wearing glasses too. But he probably won't even remember it. But I do need to meet him someday for sure, especially being in Orlando. But I think this is cool, man.
He gave me the shirt too. Hey, let's go. Perfect.
America. Dude, I love this. Yeah. Craig, it's such full circle, man, because now you have
shout out to my other fighters too.
Go for it.
Alex Spartan Nicholson.
Yep. We got some stories, but Alex, we went and watched Alex fight. We saw him
Yep.
win.
Yep.
In when we were up in for the Green Bay Packers game, Wisconsin.
Yep. You got
congrats on that one, by the way.
Val Woodburn, shout out to you as well. Kevin Nunez, much love. He will be. I ain't gonna put it out there yet, but big news coming for him.
Let's
go.
I mean,
listen.
Why can't we put that out there? Can we break some news? No,
not yet.
All right.
It's coming though. It's coming. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be. I'll bring him in next time we have it.
Let's do it.
He'll definitely be able to wrap that up. Kevin, man, to shed light on Kev, dude. This young man, all of my fighters that work with me, they put in tremendous work. But I want to just give a shout out to Kev. He goes above and beyond. He's also the one of the part owners for Mayweather Boxing.
That's right. Ryan was telling me that actually.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
right.
And when I got back from Paris, and I had to change.
Got your own gym.
There we go. Got my own gym.
You transitioned into your own gym.
Before the transition into my own gym, I didn't have anywhere to go. Leaning on God. God put people in your circle that you really, if you take a step back and just breathe, you'll see him.
Yep.
He was there. And when I got the news, I turned to look at him. And when I turned to look at him, he puts a smirk on it. Kev puts a smirk on his face and says, bro, you have a home.
I got
Don't worry about it. Even though everything felt like it was crumbling.
Following all around you.
Looked this man in his eyes and he just smirked at me and said, you got a home.
That's cool, man.
So Kev doesn't know it, but man, he always talking about, oh, Craig, man, you don't understand. You changed me. You changed my body. No, bro. God put you in my life for a reason, bro.
Yeah.
You helped me. You know what I'm saying? Him, Christian Rivera as well. Shout out to him. I was getting him ready for a fight as well. And if it wasn't for Kev found Barbell 13. Shout out to Barbell 13 for allowing me to come into their facility.
While you were getting this place ready.
While I was getting this place ready, shout out to Barbell 13. Thank you guys. You guys don't understand. I always told them thank you, but they didn't really understand where I'm coming from. It was rough. You as well. I spoke on the phone with you when everything was going down. I felt like everybody kind of turned their backs on me a little bit. I don't want to say that, but that's how I felt.
Yeah.
You helped pick me up, bro, because I seen in you myself, and you helped pull me out of this deep hole that I was going in, bro. I felt like I had nothing, I'm
gonna go with what you just said. I didn't do nothing.
Yes, you did,
I didn't
bro.
do nothing.
Yes, you did.
You pulled yourself up.
My brother Joshi, thank you.
By the way, Joshy's the one that actually put us in touch. Joshy sent me a text, hey Trav, I think you should probably, you and Craig need to link up and reach out.
Yeah,
I'm like, what
Empire.
do you mean? And he told me,
Not gonna put an Empire. You know what I'm saying?
We built an empire.
Much love to my brother Joshi, bro. You
for sure.
I want to tell people what you did for me, but I ain't gonna tell them. But I am. Thank you for the paint, bro. Everything. Everyone comes together.
A painter's touch.
Painter's touch.
A painter's touch. Let's go.
Yeah. Anyone needs any painting or anything to do with that?
It's the best in Orlando.
Best in Orlando. Yes, he is. Google
Google his name.
Thank you to my Price boxing family,
Brian
bro.
Price.
Old man Price. Man, just don't get too close to him. He might bite you.
He might bite you. He might.
Ain't no might.
He will. He will. Exactly right.
You.
Exactly
you
right.
know, thank my beautiful wife, dude. Even when it's stressful, she helps. She'll remind me of my one saying that I love to say: I walk by faith, not by sight. Let go and let God, bro. It's been rough. It has been rough.
I'm sure.
But through the storm, I'm telling anyone that's out there going through things right now, if you're going through a storm, bro, I just need you to, my Pastor Dustin, Journey Church, Journey Christian Church in Apopka, Pastor Dustin. These are noise canceling headphones. And we're on a seminar right now
about this.
About noise canceling. right? So airplane mode. When you go up in the airplane, bro, at one point you put your phone on the airplane, everything's blocked out. If you're going through something right now, guys, put your noise canceling headphones on, man, and just have a moment with God. You know, pray about it. It might not happen right away. It's been years that I wanted this gym.
Yeah.
You know,
got it. Full
and
circle.
little by little, it's full circle.
You're still in the infancy, but you've got a lot. Your
lot to
potential.
go.
The sky's the limit, bro.
Bro, I say, life is like Florida's weather. You got your rainy days, you got your sunny days. You feel me? I promise you, there's gonna be more sunnier days than rainy days. But when you're in that storm, when you're in that rain, just trust and believe.
I got something I'm gonna leave this podcast with. We're gonna wrap this up, but I'm gonna leave it with: tough times don't last.
Hey.
Tough people do, and I think that everybody knows how tough you are. If you take on the boxing business like you do life, like you do your faith, you're gonna be successful.
Facts. Hard times make strong men.
Amen. God bless. Thank you, Craig Duncan with the Danger Team Boxing and Fitness. Come check this guy out. Look him up on Instagram. Look him up on Facebook. We're going to put all their links on here as well.
Facts.
But listen.
I love you, mama.
If we didn't talk about you on here, and Craig's got so many people in his journey, he's going to come back on, guys. Don't worry. This was a short episode. So, I mean, not short, but we got more to talk about for sure.
Texas, you know who I'm talking about. I love you.
But
so
this
much.
is to be continued.
Yes,
how about that? This isn't goodbye. This is see you later.
I love you, Rachel.
Amen. God bless. Thanks for coming on, Craig. Appreciate you, brother.
Much love, baby. Always. I need one of these.
We'll have to get you some.